You ready?
I'm ready.
What's up, good people? Welcome to the Good Trouble podcast. I am your host, Jack Jack. That's your host.
Marshmallow.
Hey, and we back. We back. Only for this week though. Only for this week. All right, y'all. So, how your week was, Marshmallow?
Um, my week has been really crazy busy. Crazy
Man,
busy.
crazy busy.
Emotional, um, taxing. It's been a lot. But progressive.
Come on, progressive. All right. My week has likewise been busy. Progressive. Pro, whatever that word is you just said. But it's been
Progressive.
busy. Yes, progressive. But it's been busy too. Um,
Okay.
Before we go any further, we first want to thank y'all for tuning in with us each and every week for the Good Trouble podcast. Good fun for others. Good trouble for others, bad fun. Oh, Lord, I forgot how to
Good
do it.
trouble for some, bad fun
Yes,
for others.
good trouble for some, bad fun for others. Boom, I said it right.
You got it right after 3 weeks.
after 3 weeks, I got it right. Listen.
Yeah.
So as y'all coming in, we just want to thank y'all for tuning in with us. Thank y'all from the bottom of our heart. It looked a little different this time because the peanut butter to my jelly is away from me. So we we gotta do a little long distance. But it's all right, we're gonna get back to it. Alright? Alright. Make
I
sure y'all
then.
make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, comment, do what y'all gotta do, get us out there so we can keep coming back and giving y'all good content. Cool? Cool. Let me see what's we got some viewers. We ain't got no comments yet. So just let us know in the comments how your week was. All right, let us know how your week was. My week, as I said before, has been busy, but also progressive. Lord, I feel like I just want to go take a whole bed. I want to take a bed. I said it, and I'm not changing it. All
I
right,
feel
so
like, yeah, just dump me in the California King.
listen,
Just dump
I
me
ain't
in the
got no
California King
California,
and
but
leave me
it's a
there
king
for a
right
little bit.
here.
Well, that's over 1,300 miles away from me, so that ain't doing nothing for me right now.
I mean, I offered. It's there.
You're right. Don't you worry about it. When I get back, I'm take full advantage.
Please do. I've missed
Okay.
you. All
The feeling
right,
is mutual.
so man, we ain't gonna harp on that too long because we'll start crying and we supposed to be thugs. Thugs don't cry. So what's good? What is good? What we got going on today?
We finna talk about a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Um, we're gonna talk about the big S word, and we're gonna talk about how things have been this season. That's what's good.
Did you say the big S word?
Yeah, the big S word. You know the word that's taboo that don't nobody want to talk about.
Instead of Thirsty Thursdays, it's Thirsty Wednesday, y'all.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so Kai says get her a box of fudge strips, or better yet, some bread. She wants some cookies. With some bread, girl.
I'm trying to watch
And
what I eat, though. Can't be eating no bread.
I mean, I slipped up today only because I was out and I didn't pack a lunch. And Kai also says her week has been a week. She's physically ready for the weekend. Mama said the S word.
Mama said the S word.
Mama said the
My
S
weekend
word.
finna be just as taxing, just as busy as the week. So all
Oh
the
man,
days is running into each other.
yeah. How your week was, Mama? How your week was? Let us know in the comment, Terry. I said it. Said it the way I wanted to say it. All right. So what's good? Like what's tea? Cause heard our topic tonight was trying to figure out who you with or who they with.
Who they with?
Who they with? Who you with?
I mean, I'm with Jesus. I don't know what anybody else with. I'm team Jesus all day long. You know.
All right, y'all. You ain't with nobody.
I'm allergic. I'm
Y'all
allergic to
allergic?
relationships. Yeah, I'm not. Mm-mm.
Not allergic. You can't be allergic.
I'm allergic to relationships.
Okay. All right. So in the comments, we want to know what y'all favorite moment from this season was. Let's kick it off with that. And while y'all let us know in the comments, we're gonna get started on our topic because apparently grown men. Apparently, Mama said the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost is who she with.
I
But
know that's right, Mama.
Mama, don't entertain her again. She the shenan, you the again. You can't entertain it.
I mean, cause Mama know it is what it is. You
No,
know.
no,
Okay,
no.
great.
Not okay, great. So, what's the tea with older men liking younger girls? Like, what is that? Why do you think that is?
Well, I've been waiting to get into this. And I have personal experience with it.
I do
Um,
too.
yeah, all my life I had to fight. Oh, hold on. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Um, I feel as though like older men prey on the younger women because younger women, younger girls don't have that life experience. Sorry. And they're more shapeable and moldable and, influential. And it's easier for them to shape these young girls into who they want them to be, you know. It's a little bit dark in here, y'all. I'm in my car, so I apologize about that. But um, yeah, yeah, I think that's what it is.
Okay. I feel like, excuse me, I'm glossing my lips. I ain't got no good reason. Just glossing glossing my lips on here. That's I feel like older men, like Mama said in the comments, keep them young. But I also feel like they feel like younger women are easier to like manipulate, easier to like mold them into who and what they want them to be. But also, it's almost pointless because they don't see themselves. They won't ever see themselves being with that person marriage wise. It's like you pretty much here for my pleasure and that's it.
Yeah, I don't know why my phone is echoing. Oh, okay, you can right now. That's what daughters are for. Keep me on track. Okay. Um, so I feel like with my own personal experience, um, I think that we as adults should be careful when we see like these young girls that are into older guys, right? Um, because of my history of being sexually abused from a young girl, from a child. I don't know where I'm going, y'all. This is crazy. Being sexually abused and taken advantage of, I believe I grew a tolerance for older men because it was always an older male, um, that was violating me basically. And so I believe that I grew a tolerance for older guys. And that's another reason why I choose to be single, because I'm still trying to figure out what's my trauma and what's actually my own, um, like my own thing. So yeah, I think that's a big sign of something that needs to be checked when you see that a young girl is attracted to older guys like that.
I
Um, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I just agree with that. Um, because for me, I wasn't abused like that, but all my life I had to fight because all of the older dudes liked me.
Uh huh.
And I have absolutely no idea why, but they all just wanted to, I guess, holler at me. And I'm like, bruh, leave me alone. Like, you're old enough to be my dad. Leave me alone. But it kind of, I guess, conditioned me, I guess, in a way that
Hmm.
maybe this is all I'll ever attract. And maybe this is all, I'm worth getting is the older guys and not people who are closer to my age. But I tried it. It was not great. it was stupid. It was really like dating somebody my age. So I might as well.
Date somebody your age. Yeah.
Exactly. It was no point. No point at all.
Hold on. We got an in person guest that want to weigh in on the topic.
Well, come on then.
Hey, it's me.
Hi.
Um, so I feel as though, um, we can look at ourselves and, see why it is that we're attracted to older guys, but we also have to look at the guys and start holding them accountable too, because most of them are just weird, and they feel like, oh, I want a younger girl who's pure and has no experience, quote unquote, because they want to manipulate and groom and do all they can, so they know that younger girls are going to be like, oh, attention from an older guy, like, wow, I'm really hurt, and in reality they're just being weird.
Okay, drops Mike.
Right. That makes a lot of sense though. But then
Yeah.
again, it's also like she just spoke on how sometimes we're as the woman are like, oh, an older guy likes me. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know about you, but when I was coming up, especially in high school, it was like if you're talking to an older guy and not somebody that's in your age range, I'm
Mm-hmm.
talking like I'm ninth grade talking to a dude that's graduated.
Right.
22, you know.
Right.
It's like
Hmm.
it's like you're praised for talking to older dudes. So now it's
Yeah.
like a badge of honor. Like, yeah, my
Right.
boyfriend is 22 and I'm only 16.
Right. Right. I mean, again, just coming from like my own personal experience, like when I think by the time I hit middle school, high school, there really was no guys my age that was really interested in me. Um or would publicly, make that interest known because I was dark skinned. So at that time,
Same.
like dark skinned chicks wasn't it. You know what I mean? Like it was all about the light skinned chicks. It was all about, the pretty long hair light skinned chicks. Not even about the weight as things are now. Like, you know what I mean? But for me, I think because I was dark skinned, I didn't get that type of attention from you know the boys my age, but I seem to have always caught the eyes of the neighborhood dudes, the neighborhood corner boys, or whatever. And it's yeah, yeah. So that was my experience, but it was like I ended up dealing with one guy that was older than me, and I have two children by him now, and I wish that I wish I would have had someone talk to me about what that really looked like, because you have you we don't think about it in these terms. I'm about to get real kind of transparent, but you have an older man, right? That's experienced with life in every aspect, including sexually, right? You got this older guy that is,
You
I'm
breaking
trying to
up,
see
sis.
how I can say it, like my presence.
You breaking up, sis.
You have you have this older man
You breaking up. You breaking up real bad.
Can
Not yet. Still okay. I think.
you hear me?
Yeah, girl,
Can
we
you
can
hear
hear
me
you
now?
now. Oh man, we gotta get our host back, y'all. Oh, I think she back.
Can you hear me?
All right,
Can you hear me?
we back.
Oh, okay. What happened?
I have no idea, but it took you completely out.
Oh, I seen that. Okay. So I was saying that let me make sure I'm turning down the right station. I was saying that you have an older man that's experienced with life, including sexually, and he's engaging with this young girl who doesn't have years of experience, right?
Right.
And you got grown women that you engaging with in that way, and they losing their mind. So what do you think is going to happen with a young girl that you laying down and engaging with in that manner? And then and they know that these guys know that, oh, I'm gonna lay it down on her, I'm gonna put it on her, and then I got her, she ain't going nowhere, I'm gonna turn her into my ride or die, and this that and the other. And so that's what happens. And because we're not experienced enough in life to understand that that type of thing comes along with sexual engagement. You know what I mean? Like it changes your mental, it changes your emotional. There's a lot attached to it and tied to it. Um, but I wish I would have understood this before now.
Yeah. I just so okay. So let's hit the chats real quick. That didn't come out right. There you go. So we got Ish in the building. Hey Ish, how are you? Let us know how your week was in the chat. Um, Kai says that she feels like it's been fetishized, like youthfulness has been fetishized. Um, Ma thinks that young guys aren't mature enough as the older guys. So young ladies have a tendency to think that older are more mature. Now that is true because I definitely thought that when I got with this older guy, that he was gonna be like mature and have his stuff together and know how to treat a woman and all of that. And I was so wrong. I was so wrong. I can't. Yeah, we're gonna get into that later. But I was wrong. Um, let's see. Kai says she feels like the lure is there is something that our age group doesn't appreciate, but the older man lusts after. Okay, lust. And as a black woman, the culture depicts that the young fine thing is the trophy, and we're conditioned to want a real man. Whew. So that's a good question, though. What is a real man? We're gonna get into that too. We're gonna get into that too, because I feel like a real man isn't isn't fetishizing youthfulness because that's just.
Hold on. I need you to repeat. I need you to repeat Kai's comment.
She said, as black women, the culture depicts that the young fine thing is the trophy, and we're conditioned to want a quote unquote real man. I mean, we are kind of conditioned that quote unquote real man ism since like birth as women. Um, but I guess the question would be, what exactly is a real man? Because if you ask this person over here, they got this definition, but if you ask this person over here, they got that definition. So it's subjective. So what I think that's the thing you got to define. What is a real man?
Well, I think that um, I gotta get my dad's truck off this curb. I think the problem with that is that there's two different standards of what a real man is. You have take this line. You have the worldly definition that doesn't go by biblical standards, and then you have biblical standards of what a man is. But the problem is that we want to, the world wants to adopt um, biblical principles and standards, but they don't really want to live by it. It just sound good to them. It's beneficial to them, so it really does get lost in translation.
I gotta unmute my mic. There you go. Yeah. Oh, Adrian. Hey, Adrian. We missed y'all. Um, Adrian said, let's flip the switch. A younger woman can also do the same to the older man. Like we said before, as younger women, we do have the tendency to, I guess you could say, fetishize older men as well because we'll think, oh, he's older, so he must be a quote unquote real man. He must be mature enough. He must know how to treat a woman right. You know, if I get with him, then I'm for sure gonna get a ring. And that might not be what you want. It might not be the best thing for you, if we honest. And Ish says that her week has been okay. She just missed us. We miss you too, Ish. We miss you too.
We definitely we definitely miss everybody. I mean, it's been a crazy, what is it, 2 weeks has been since we've been on.
Yep.
Um we've been trying to get the season finale going, but life has been lifing, and yeah, it's been rough. So
Yeah. Adrian said, let's not always put it on the man. And that is true. We cannot always put it on the man because, like I said, I definitely sought it out when I was younger because I definitely thought getting an older man is the thing to do. They make it look cool. And then if you don't have first of all, if you don't have a boyfriend while you're young, you're automatically looked at as if it's something wrong with you. And then two, if your boyfriend is not mature enough, meaning older, then it's like you can't attract a real man. It's definitely something wrong with you. But we we tend to like really take what society may or may not say about us and really take it to heart. And that I think that especially if the way we grow up, that kind of determines, some of our likes and dislikes in men and whatnot, and what we tend to attract. Let's see. Uh-oh. You going in and out again, sis. While we're waiting on your connection to love us again, we we gonna go into the comments. Mama says society says a real man has a job, car, and money. And I'm gonna add on their benefits because apparently that's like the cream of the crop. And then Kai says, I think it goes back to women having to be reliant on a man. Marriage wasn't always for love, whatever that word is, but necessity or gain. Now that is true. That is true. Um, I just feel like because
Pause for 1 second. Can you hear me?
yes, ma'am,
Okay. But on my side, I'm froze.
you are frozen, but we can hear you.
Okay, good. Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
um, I think a lot of times she's right because back in the day, a lot of times people married um because if I get with this man, he's gonna be able to provide for me. Um, and my children and whatever children I pop out for him. And those children in turn grow up in that environment that says, hey, there's no love here. Hey, all I need is a man that can provide for me. And a lot of times you'll find those who are more financially stable are your older men. And so when we equate money or finance, we equate age. Why would I go get with this dude that's around my age when I know I'm broke at this age? So that means definitely he's broke at this age. So let me go get with somebody who's more stable, who's more solidified in their career, who's already making money, making enough to support me and whatever family he wants. And I'm good.
I definitely agree with everything you just said, and just to kind of go back to what Adrian said, like when I agree with not putting everything on men and taking accountability, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when I'm speaking like from personal experience. So like even what you said, Jack, like when it comes to like in terms of the money and looking at him about the money and this, that, and the other, like none of that was ever in my radar.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because I didn't initiate anything. I never initiated it. I was always approached. And for me, again, just going off of my personal experience, like it was way different for me. I got taken out to the movies or taken to get something to eat or something like that. But and then the casual hotel stays and stuff like that. But outside of that, like I wasn't money wasn't being put in my pocket. I wasn't being taken on shopping sprees and all of that kind of stuff. So money for me was never in my radar. And I think for me, I felt it made me feel really small to even ask or think to ask for money. You know what I mean? So for me, my experience with older guys has been completely different, but I agree that it's not my experience doesn't limit what reality is, right? What you're saying, what Adrian's saying, what Kai is saying, even what Mama is saying. So I agree. I agree. I think there's accountability on both sides.
Yeah, definitely agree. Um, Adrian also said something that spoke to what we just spoke up. The environment you grow up in can have a big impact on the kind of man you are attracted to, and that is true. Like I said before, if so, for me, for me, I didn't necessarily grow up with my biological father. I knew who he was and all of that, but I didn't necessarily grow up with him. You know what I mean? So I was looking for a father figure in my significant other. That led down a whole path of hell, but that's the truth. I was technically looking for my father figure in my significant other. Um, but also knowing that my father was way older in my eyesight, way older than my mother. I knew like he was at least some years, but I thought that that was normal. Um, and so when I got with an older guy, I was like, oh, this is it. He's older. He pretty much got himself together, and come to find out, it was a sham. It was a whole sham out here. I got bamboozled. Um, Adrian says she had never been attracted to younger men. She tried it, but her maturity level was way higher than his. And at the same time, older men are just as childish as the young. You know what? That is true, and it
Listen, let me bust
irritates.
this thing wide open real quick. Let me
Bust it
bust this
open.
thing wide open for real
Bust it
quick.
open,
What
then.
Adrian just said. So, number one, I ended up marrying somebody that was my age, and we see where I'm at with that, right? So there's that.
There's that.
Yeah, there's that. So I've dated older guys, and then I married somebody that was my age. So either way, it's not working for me. Okay. But when we talk about Adrian said, y'all seen the Squirtle. Uh, run the comment back, Jack Jack.
Okay, so she said she had never been attracted to a younger man. She tried it, but her maturity level was way higher than his. And at the same time, older men are just as childish as the younger, which is
Okay.
definitely true.
Okay. So boom. Over the
All right, so
past
go.
3 years, I've had conversations and friendships with several different guys that most of them were in their 40s. One of them was touching 50. And I feel like the one that was touching 50 was the worst of them all. Like, dude, you out here, you 50 years old, you out here playing games, right? So there's this thing I know I've mentioned this before on one of our other episodes that like when a guy is putting his stamp on you in some areas, they'll say things like behave yourself or don't get into any trouble to their lady friend, right? And that's basically him putting his stamp on you, like marking his territory, so to speak. So he tried this with me. So I said, so what are you saying? Are you claiming me? Are you telling me I'm your lady? Like, what's going on? So he didn't have no other choice because I called him on it. You know what I mean? He had no other choice but to say, yeah, you're my lady. Yeah, we together. Yeah, we in a relationship. Oh, okay, cool. But talk is cheap. Talk is just talk, right? And I put a demand on that. So he ended up folding. But it's just terrible. I feel like the the 40s for the men is the new 20s or something. And I'm just like at 38 years old, when is enough enough? Like I'm not seeing nothing on either spectrum. I'm not seeing nothing in the 30s. I'm not seeing nothing in the 40s, and I ain't seeing nothing touching the 50s either that makes me just want to, you know what I mean? Like, especially now where I am now, like, you got to be able to catch me. If you can't catch me and you're not even catching me in our friendship, it's not going no further, no further than that. And I think that's why I'm not excited or I'm not looking forward to or in expectation of another relationship because I feel like it's just, it's all the same. And I don't have time to play games with nobody. I gave the best of my years already as it is. And, I ain't got nothing else left to give. I don't have time for the foolishness. So,
Agreed.
so that has been my experience with the 40 club crew and touching 50 club crew. And, you know, yeah,
Yeah. So for me, I dated once. I dated a guy who was what 9 years my senior, and at that time he was 32. So 9 minus 32. I don't know how old I was. I was stupid back then. I was stupid back then, but it was like he was just as childish. It was like his values were that of an 18-year-old man, and it's like, bruh, how am I younger than you and still mature, more mature than you are? How is it that I still have, I ain't gonna say all of my stuff together or whatnot, but how is it that my priorities are more in line versus you? And you're supposed to be the one that you should be the one that's helping me kind of elevate, kind of learn and grow because you are the older guy. But it was like, what the heck did you do for the previous 30 years? Because clearly you stopped growing at 2. And that was, yeah, that was a whole thing.
not
Um,
the truth.
he definitely stopped growing at 2. And I was
That's
so
crazy.
happy. I was so happy when it was over. Like sayonara. Kicked them out. Um, what the comments say? So Ish says, "Child, at this point, I'm not. I'm just sitting in the corner because I feel like the game is rigged. You know, it do feel like it's rigged, but you know what that is, though. We all know what that is, cause we be picking for ourselves, and we don't be letting our Father in heaven pick for us. And so then we go down the rabbit hole of stupidness and dumbness and heartbreak. And then we look at it like, well, I gave this man all of my heart and he just stomped on it. You weren't supposed to. But we got that's a different story. Anyways, Adrian says, so her ex and her babe are the same age, 56, but are totally different. One child and one adult as far as priorities. Now that's true because I be trying to figure out how, like, even if you take a guy that's my age, how is it that my priorities and your priorities not matching up. And then you look at the dating pool and it's like, ooh, he's cute, he's got a job, he's got a car, but he still wants to sleep around and do what he want to do, and then come back to me and say, "Hey, you my boo. Let me put a stamp on it." No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that at all.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it
It's just
really.
it's mad wild out here in these streets. I
That's
just
why I
really
ain't for the
don't.
street.
Yeah, I don't. I just. I don't feel enthusiastic about it. It's like because for me, like my love language, right? My number one love language is, and I know that it's
Come on,
not
love
listed
language.
this way on the whole love language scale, whatever. But my number one love language is communication and comprehension. And as an adult, if you can't have a conversation and just simply say, listen, I'm not looking for nothing else. I just want to smash and dash. Like, if you can't have that conversation with me up front, if you can't have a conversation with me, like, okay, we could be friends. I ain't looking for nothing serious, or friends with benefits, or possibly, maybe, you know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
have that conversation up front. What is the point in leading people, you know what I mean, astray? Why are you playing games, Mr. 40 something year old, Mr. almost 50? Like, why? What is the point? And I think when we ask questions like that, I think because a lot of these men, there's other issue, or females, it could be females doing this too. The issue is that it's a thrill for them. You know what I mean? Like, they want to see if they still got it. There's, issues of narcissism and misogyny and this and that. It's a lot of control issues and all that stuff that plays a factor into why a person just can't be honest.
Mhm.
Like, just be honest. I don't think there's I don't think it's I don't even know how I want to say it. It's just not a lot to it. You know what I mean? But then some people suffer from rejection issues too. Like, I don't want to get turned down, so I'm gonna play this game, or I want to have my cake and eat it
Ooh.
too, or you know what I mean. Like, it's the thrill of the whole chase. Like, I'm not doing none of that. I'm not giving nobody my energy nowadays. Like, I'm about to be a
So.
whole gamma out here in these streets, okay? And my focus is going to be on my babies. And if you not worth taking up some of that space, then that's it.
Yes.
Stay where you at.
Yes. Come on, Gemma. You don't.
Yeah, I'm a
I
whole
don't know if
gamma
you
out
see
these
me.
streets.
I don't know if you see me, but I'm cheesing hard because I got a nephew on the way or whatever.
I can't see you, but it's all
I'm
good.
so ready.
Yeah,
Whew.
he will be here in August, and I can't wait.
Hey, hey,
Yeah,
hey.
team boy. Yeah.
Team
So,
boy. So let's hit the chat real quick.
all right. So wait, before you even get into that, has anybody responded with their favorite moments of our podcast with us
Oh yeah,
this
y'all let us
season?
know if y'all haven't already in the chat. Let us know what y'all's favorite what y'all's favorite moment from this season has been. I believe I saw some. Kai says her favorite moment was when Aisha said y'all was going to violate community standards. It's the lamb yams. It's the lamb
Please
yams.
don't mention the lamb yams. Y'all gonna make Jasmine exit stage left.
Is she even on? Did she get on
Probably
today?
not, bro. She traumatized from that one episode. I think she tread lightly.
Oh man. Ooh. We I believe she turned red. She probably turned burgundy. Lord, we done lost her again. We done lost her again. Y'all keep letting us know what y'all's favorite moment from this season was. I done lost my co-host. What happened? Oh Lord, what happened to my co-host? Anyways, um, so I'm gonna just reply to some of y'all's comments while I'm waiting on Marshmallow to get back on. I don't know what happened. Um, so Kai said when she was 20, she had a brief fling with a man who was 41. 41 versus 20. Kai, let me look in the camera at you. What the heck was you doing? What happened? Why a 21-year difference? Cause that should have been the immediate red flag right there. Lord. Uh-oh, I think we got a bet.
Yeah.
We got a bet.
Can y'all see me?
And we can see you.
No, okay. It's raggedy around here.
Child. So I
The
was
the
just
reception
replying.
the reception up north is raggedy, I guess.
Oof. Hateration to the max. So I was just replying to one of Kai's comments. She said when she was 20, she had a brief fling with a man who was 41. And if that wasn't enough of red flags, she said he had 6-month-old twins. I'm trying to figure out, right? I'm trying to figure out why she missed the first red flag that he was 41 and she was 20.
Child, because we love red flags.
Oh,
I was telling my best friend that earlier. I said, red flags to me is like fire. I'll be like, oop, I gotta touch it. Like I'm a fire
mm,
baby. Yeah, we like red flags, child. We like to see if we can defy
mm.
the odds. Like we wanna be. It's like we feel like we're the ones. Oh, I'm gonna love him out of that place, or I'm gonna love him enough to and he'll love me and he'll do the right thing. And yeah, we try to defy the odds all the time, and we end up hurting ourselves.
I don't know if you can see me. Can you see me?
I can't.
You can't.
I can't.
Lord, I almost got up and walked off. can,
Yeah, it's a challenge. I mean, I know me personally. I like a challenge.
can you see me now?
No, I can't see you. Still can't see you. I like a challenge, but I also like to be defiant
Listen.
in a fun way.
Okay. So,
So I like a challenge, but I like to be challenged. So yeah.
okay. So, speaking of trying to love somebody out of where they currently are, I found myself doing this on multiple occasions. Actually, no, just one occasion because that was the only one that I really was like, yep, that's it, and that was my ex fiance.
Mhm.
And although he wasn't that much older than me, it was like a couple years or whatnot.
Mhm.
He was heavy in the streets. And I felt like because I'm a good girl, I go to church, and he loved me so much that he gonna love me enough to get out the streets, go get a real job, follow his quote unquote dreams, and we gonna ride off into the sunset and live happily ever after with all our children and his child from his previous relationship, right?
And I bet you my bottom dollar. I bet you my bottom dollar that because you was a church girl, you felt like God was gonna bless your mess, huh?
But I was like, God gonna bless this union. We go. He proposed to me. Like I was in it. Like I just knew that my mess was getting ready to be blessed, even though we had started so wrong, so wrong. And I was like, when the stuff, that stuff hit the fan, I was like, well, what happened? I don't know what happened. Like, where did we all go wrong? Where did it go wrong? Why did it go so bad? Why we arguing all the time? Like, what happened?
Mm-mm.
Yes, Adrian, he was in the streets. He was in the streets. I don't want that life no more. I don't want no street dude. That's stupid. That's asking for me to be heartbroken and worried that you go not come home because you was in the streets. That's stupid. Mm-mm.
And you know what?
I like
I
safety.
think when we deal with male or female, well, yeah, male or female, when we deal with people that way, again, like we end up hurting ourselves, right? Because we think that we can love them out of their hurt. We can love them out of their trauma. We can love them out of their foolishness, right? We can love them into being accountable. We can love them into being responsible.
Right.
We feel like we can love them into a good character. And that's not it, because people choose what they want to do. People
Boom.
choose whether or not they want to be a responsible and accountable person. They choose the character and the integrity that they want to operate in, for
Mhm.
however long. Because even when you have challenges, like if you can't help a certain way about yourself, but you want to change, then you're going to do the work. You're going to put the work in to change.
Yep.
But if you love the way you are, you just going to keep saying stuff like, well, this is how I am, and expecting people to deal with that. That's not, you know, that's the biggest red flag. Like, that was
If
my
this is
red
how I
flag. Like,
am.
I felt like because I loved hard, and if I showed somebody my loyalty and my faithfulness, that I could love them into a place where they would see me. You know what I mean? Like, okay, if I love him enough, if I show him how loyal or how faithful I am, he's going to see me. He has to see me one day. He has to acknowledge me. He has to
Mhm.
recognize me one day. He has to hear what I'm saying to him. He has to recognize my movement at some point. And then years and years and years go by, and he's still in the same place, and he's still going in the same circle. And then add cheating on top of that. You know what I mean? Like, add other relationships on top of
Mhm.
that, and it's just like, now you feel like you can love that person out of being a cheater. That's not, now you trying to compete with the other person. You trying to be better than the other person. You trying to learn this person's movement and that person's movement, and you know what I mean? Like, you trying to, now you becoming somebody that you're not.
Yep. So
So you can't, no, you can't love nobody out of where they at. You can't love them into a new person, like, especially if they don't want it. You know what I mean? Like, we can enhance somebody's life, and that's what we're supposed to do. When you come into somebody's life, you're supposed to enhance what they have, where they are, who they are, but you're not supposed to complete a person. Like, I think that's another thing we do. We looking for somebody to complete us. Well, baby, if you ain't complete by yourself, if God ain't completing you, if Jesus ain't completing you, if the Holy Spirit ain't completing you, then you just gonna be out in these incomplete streets, incomplete. Like, that's it. Hello. Something happened. Hello, hello, hello.
can y'all hear me? We got some child. We out of our element. We got some technical difficulties going on. Hold on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can see you
Okay.
too. We got, for some reason, our mics. Well, my mic is tripping. It's as
Hmm.
if, right. It's as
I
if
was
it
going in
no
too.
longer. No, you were fine. They could hear
Oh.
you.
Oh, okay.
It's just my mic decided it wanted to act dumb. It wanted to act dumb like brr duh. But can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can. I can hear you.
Okay. If you can hear me, then they can hear me. All right. So apparently, our mic wanted to, this thing here just wanted to just decided no longer wanted to work. But that's all right. We gonna get it together.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it pushing.
Anyways.
That's one of the least favorite things that yeah, that's one of my least favorite things of this season is the technical difficulties. And at first it was fun, right? At first it was cool because it was like, we just starting this out and the learning pains and the adventures and all that kind of stuff. But baby, the last two, not technically the last episode we had, but the two episodes before that, me and you was like, we was
Bruh.
on y'all, we was on edge, like, you know what? Forget it. Cause if we order any more equipment, if we put any other measures in place, like, and it still ain't working, this ain't it. And so we just got extremely frustrated with the process. Like,
Baby. I really wanted
yeah,
I almost really chunked my computer today too. Because apparently it no longer wanted to show the picture from the camera. And it was plugged up and everything. Yeah. So I had to restart the whole entire computer. But y'all can see me. Ouch. Just knocked my own daggone earring off.
not you over
Y'all
there
can,
hurting yourself.
girl, hurt my whole self. But it's all right. We back. Like Faux Flex on the Cadillac. All right, so back in the chat, back to the topic at hand. Kai answered me and said, Kai said that she was trying to see what that sugar daddy life was about.
Bro, let me tell y'all,
Listen, did the sugar daddy life work for you, Kai? I'm trying to figure out. Did it work?
it worked for me when I was about
You had a
19.
sugar daddy?
When I was 19, I had a whole situation with one of my friends that lived two doors down from me. Um, and it was a great situation. However, I
With
was
your friend's
afraid,
dad?
yeah, with my friend's dad. Yeah.
Oh my God, you can't see my face.
Listen,
Use
it
the
didn't
real
start
life
off that.
definition of dang girl, your daddy fine.
Yeah, it was not supposed to be that, but it ended up being that. And I will say this. Now, he was like my first real like situationship friends with benefits type thing, right? Um that was absolute, like, if that was permissible by the Lord, I would want something else like that versus being married, right? Now,
It ain't. He
I
just
used to
told me in my ear.
I know. But listen, so I used to cook, and I used to take him food. So
Hmm.
I cooked, I would take him food. If he went out to the store, like if he went out to like not each texting me. Okay, you stop it. He would go to like Olive Garden or wherever he would order food from, he would bring me something to eat. And that's kind of how it started off, like just normal conversation, whatever, whatever. And then boom, if things was going down that probably shouldn't have went down, right? But
Mm-hmm.
we had like the greatest, remember I talked about that communication and comprehension. Like we literally talked about everything.
Mm.
He told me about his other situations. He told me all kinds of like stuff. And that's the type of friendship we had. And then it got to a point where he fell. He fell hard, I believe. And he was like, he wanted me at the time, my oldest daughter, it was just my oldest daughter, and she was about 1, 2 maybe.
I have
And he was moving,
questions.
he had bought a house and he bought a house and he said, I want y'all to move with me, but he was like, you don't have to sleep in a room. You and your daughter can have your own room. He was like, you don't gotta work. Just take care of me. Just take care of the house. You can go to school if you want, and if you do decide to work, you can keep your money. Like you don't have to be responsible for nothing. My little young dumb self was so afraid of my daughter's dad. I was like, nah, I ain't doing that, homie. You trying to get both of us unalive, like, you know. But looking back now, I wish, I wish I had a lived life and done that, but I didn't. So, there's that.
I just have
Yeah.
questions. Like, I just, I want to know how. Maybe I don't want to know how. Like, how did that, your friend, your friend's dad, like, how does that even, you know
Yeah,
what,
so
don't even answer.
what happened
I'm
was, right?
afraid.
No, what happened was we went to high school. Her and I went to high school together. And
Mm-hmm.
we wasn't friends at the time. We didn't really become friends until I moved into the apartment that I moved in. And then over time, like we started hanging out and we became, it wasn't like a best friends thing. It was like a little more than an acquaintance, right? But not like a friend, like, you know what I mean? Like we had our times when we chilled, we hung out, we went out or whatever. And um, even when they moved, like she would come and see me or whatever. And we would hang out or whatever, but it wasn't like me and Ish, like that type of friendship. It wasn't like me and
Mm-hmm.
you, like that type of thing. Like it wasn't
Okay.
it wasn't like that at all.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay. It makes sense.
so acquaintish type. But I
Okay.
can't say that if we was friends, it wouldn't have went down anyway. I don't know. till this
Well,
day, till this day, I remember one time she was like, I can't say his name, but she was like, such and such hit that. I was cracking up and I was like, she wasn't mad though. Like she knew that him and I hung out and she knew that there was something there, but she didn't know. Like you know, we
mm,
didn't have kind of them kind of conversation. I didn't talk to her about him like that, but she could see in our interactions.
well, my daddy ain't got no sugar. So just letting you know.
I don't want anybody that my mama been with. That's I don't want anybody that my mama been with. I don't want my sister. Like if I consider you my sister, I don't want your daddy. it's not not that type of it's not that type of party. Like no.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Anyway.
and to come to think of it, he's the reason why I even like my middle name Star. Because before I ever had dealt with him, I hated my middle name. And when he
Really?
learned my middle name because I had my diploma sitting on my TV stand in the living room. And one day when he came in, he read it and he was like, "Oh, Shannon Star." So he started calling me Star. And then after that, he said it so much I got used to it, but nobody really called me Star. So now I'm Star. Who said something? Somebody said something.
Eesh, bro.
I know it had to be her.
Eesh. She
What
said,
she
"Hey,
said?
Star, where your pops at, though? I'm trying to see something."
Girl, at the rate his wife keep playing in my face, I'm ready. I'm ready to hook him up with
Oh my
somebody, but that ain't the godly thing to do. So let his marriage be where it's at.
god. Oh my god.
But it's funny
My
because
stomach hurt.
all of my friends have side eyed my dad always. Like
Oh man. Whew.
I'm gonna tell him he gonna last.
Oh my
He,
goodness. Eesh, why would you do
look,
that?
Nye about to have a whole fit. She don't play about her papa. Look. That girl
Ooh, it's
gets
hot.
raggedy about her pop, bro.
Ooh, it's hot. Whew. Anyways, okay. So Kai answered me back about if the sugar was sugaring. She said she not gonna lie, the sugar was sugaring, but it was weird when they went out because she looked like his daughter or younger sister, but he had the googly eyes for her. And she told Ish that he wasn't some old man, he was someone fine daddy.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
Okay.
That was like my situation because he wasn't. It wasn't like he had mango worms or nothing like that. It wasn't that type of sugar daddy, but it was
Right.
sugar daddy because he was older than me and his daughter was my age. So but he's still fine as wine now. She didn't posted him the other day, and I was looking like, hey, but I was I was behaving.
He was behaving.
Yeah, I was behaving, and it's funny because like we could go 4 years, 4 to 5 years without talking, and
Hi, baby.
one of us could send a message through Facebook, and it'd be like we just picked up. But it's been years now, I think, since I've heard from him. But no, child.
Whew.
Kai, I get it.
So,
You now if you going sugar daddy, you got to do it the right way. Okay,
listen,
you got to do it. We don't want no mango worms. We don't want no Hugh Hefners. We don't want
I never got the sugar baby code book. I never got it. And if I think somebody tried to pass it to me and I dropped it.
not. Well, I don't think you missed anything though. You know what I
No,
mean?
I'm I'm
Like
I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly
I
fine.
I don't think you missed a thing because yeah
The only
yeah.
thing that I would have wanted from them was for them to pay my bills when I was struggling. But I'm
Now
okay.
see, if I was a smart young John.
Not a
I
young
was
John.
mature, but I wasn't smart. I should have been tapping pockets, and I wasn't tapping pockets
I wasn't tapping pockets. They was tapping mine.
because I
That's
didn't.
why.
Oh, now I crack it up.
She stopped the whole entire sentence.
So
Oh, yeah,
you was being a young sugar mama
yeah,
because that's what sugar mamas do, or what they call them cougars. You was being a young cougar because
baby,
that's what them cougars do. The cougars, be paying bills and doing all that crazy stuff with these young guys.
baby.
And they
Listen,
don't have a problem with it either. That's the crazy thing. Like these cougars will give up the money quick. Child, I don't know. I ain't being nobody's
child,
cougar and I ain't paying nobody's bills. Nah. I was too
I
busy trying to
was,
prove myself to be different and not money
and
hungry and
see,
not a gold digger
and see. That's
and
why.
yeah,
That's why they was tapping my pockets because I was trying to prove that I'm different and not trying to tap theirs. When really they was running the game on me.
right.
Nah, no baby,
Terrible.
no baby.
So you know what? I ain't gonna put you out there like that. I'm gonna let you be.
Go ahead, say it. I probably put myself out there anyway.
Now I was gonna ask you how's things going with Mr. Dateable since I've been going.
After days, I can explain what to do.
I thought you was about to ask something else.
Hmm?
What
Oh
you say, baby,
no.
baby love?
You got some explaining to do.
See what happened was,
Mhm.
um, um,
She want to be going out on dates.
bruh. Wait, why you
I had
looking
a
at me
whole
like
fit.
that, Tay?
I had a whole fit, Tish.
Bro, she
Nuts.
had a whole hissy fit. She threw a whole tantrum outside of Wingstop in the public.
I would have too.
Oh,
I'm just saying. No, I just
yes,
wondered, did y'all ever go on next week? Oh, okay. Well, just
we
make sure
we
I'm on
we
I'm on
still
video
talk
because
every
y'all need
day.
a chaperone. Okay.
We need a chaperone,
Yeah, you need a
but we
chaperone.
GROWN.
I don't care about none of that.
But
Never mind. Never mind. Just okay. Move it along. Cause my
But
blood pressure. I feel my blood pressure rising.
to answer your question, we do still talk every
Okay.
day. Okay.
The hell
All right.
happened to my auntie though?
Now, Ish. Now, I hope you hop on her line the way you hopped on mine
Not
when you thought I was saying that I had a friend. I'm just saying now.
Let him do something to my auntie.
Oh,
oh
no,
Lord.
he not going to do nothing to your auntie. He not.
No.
Well,
I highly doubt that would happen.
He, he's not going to do anything to her.
mm-hmm,
No. I don't believe he will.
mm-hmm,
He's a very nice guy.
mm-hmm. Did Dee Dee meet him yet?
Didi has not met him yet.
She probably don't even know about him.
Yeah.
Didi Okay, so Didi, I don't think she knows about him, but she may have heard me talking about him in conversation. So I don't
I'm
I don't
telling.
know.
I'm telling.
By her
Hey,
saying, I'm telling.
I'm telling.
not you getting ready to tell on me though. And
Yep.
why Adrian talking about I got a man? Why Ish just text me talking about I expect a full update, ma'am. Listen, I really hope he's not one of the viewers right now because I feel so on the spot. I
I'm
feel
cracking
so on
up.
the spot.
He ain't gonna say nothing if he is one of the viewers.
Right.
He gonna he ain't gonna say, he ain't gonna do what Mr. MMC did to me. He ain't gonna do that. I don't believe he gonna do that to you. Cause
That
he came
man.
through like a wrecking ball. It took me like a week to gather myself after that. Girl, I was
You had
on
to go.
cloud nine.
You had to go collect your eggs.
Then he gonna say it was nice when you squirm around on the camera.
Oh my gosh. Kai, no. Okay, so they cutting up in the chat a little bit. E says, "Why? I expect an update." And Kai said, "Yes, handsome squid." No, ma'am. Kai calls him handsome Squidward. For
Handsome
why?
Squidward.
Yes, handsome Squidward. I don't know why. He does not look like Squidward to me. He's very, very handsome to me in my eyes. But
Oh, Kyle seen it.
I showed a picture of him. Cause she wasn't gonna let me you know, get away with not showing her a picture.
Handsome Squidward is not.
No.
Cute though.
He does not look like Squidward.
Don't talk about her man, Ty.
Whoa. Y'all. No, why Analia said that too?
What?
She gonna tell her husband, hey, did you know Jay's boyfriend is such and such? And I was like, wait, we haven't even committed anything yet. Like, we don't even know if it's going there. Like, we're still very new. Like, let us.
You done spilled the beans to end of there. Oh, you was visiting today.
Ma'am, I think.
You need to stop being out in these streets frolicking around.
Nice. I didn't send her a picture. I showed her the picture that I had from the dating app that I met him on.
Oh, you met him on the dating app.
Yeah, I mean, it's no shame in my game. Child, I don't go out. Where else I'm gonna meet somebody?
I'm just saying that's interesting. I tried to do a sugar baby dating app. It wasn't working. I wasn't paying for nothing.
I think we should move on from this topic because he definitely has a link.
I hope he watched the replay.
I'm gonna tell him it's gone. I'm gonna tell him it's gone.
Don't you worry about it. I'm gonna take care of it.
I'm gonna tell him it's gone. We took it down.
If I had to squirm, I want to see you squirm too.
What? Why?
Because we the same. Remember, we're the same person.
I mean, we are the same person, but at the same time, I don't even got nothing else to say to that.
I know.
So, Adrian says we need a conference call. All three of wait. She said all three of us. That includes me, her, and him.
Oh,
Um,
I don't want no parts.
Adrian, I don't know yet. I don't. I think I'm gonna keep him away from everybody for now. Maybe. I want to enjoy this moment
You want to enjoy your
and
privacy?
until Jesus says bring him around.
Not
I'm
you
just
texting me.
she texted me too. she said she said I have 10 minutes. Wait. Ish. You can I listen.
I'm cracking up.
And Ish, you can't.
All right.
I mean, you can hop a flight to come on and live down here, though. I've been waiting. I've been waiting for that. But she
Not you
said y'all gonna
deflecting.
make me hop a flight, like Mr. M said.
He don't even know I'm in. He don't even know I'm up here. Remember he said. Remember he said, "Oh, she'll be back on on the coast on the 15th." He don't even know I came before that, and he not gonna know either. He's not gonna know. I'm not gonna tell him. I'm already going to be close enough to him because he's the photographer for my daughter's baby shower.
What?
Yeah,
Oh, I need. I'd love to be there.
I'm gonna be busy. I'm gonna be busy helping with the baby shower. So he gonna be
And he gonna
doing
be
his
busy
thing.
helping with the baby shower too.
Y- No, he's gonna be busy taking pictures. That's what he's getting paid to do. Cash money. Okay,
Okay,
cash money. That's what he's getting
and you think that matter to
compensated.
him?
Cash currency.
You think that matter to him with all the raw
Green
R's?
green currency. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes time, then he'll know I'm out here. But right now, he don't
You
need
know
to know I'm
every
out here.
every time he near you,
Nothing
I'm
happens.
just
I haven't been near him in over a year. Nothing happens.
by default. Pick the phone back up. Come on. Come on. I have faith in you. You got it. You got
It's,
it.
it's really ghetto and raggedy around here.
A little bit. I mean, if y'all put me in a hot seat on this episode, then baby, here it is.
I mean, okay, moving along. So y'all,
Adrian.
we good. What you
Adrian
got?
said she needs to meet him in the nickel. Let me see what he made of. Adrian,
She
um,
always trying to pull somebody in her
no,
area. Always.
I'm not gonna have him meet you in the nickel. I'm not the nickel, not the fofo, not third ward. No.
Not the
When y'all
penny,
meet
not the
him,
dime.
when y'all meet him, y'all gotta be nice. Y'all can't give him the third degree or the nickel treatment. That speaks to you too, Star.
Um,
Ain't no
I'll be nice. I gotta consult with my godfather and see what he says, and if he says it's okay, because we secure lies. That's what we do. We're the securalizer. So if he says that we're going to be nice, then we're going to be nice.
But like I said, it's still very new. So we're gonna let God do his thing and see what happens.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to have a talk with
Yes.
Big Homie because I don't know about.
Not with big homie.
Yeah, because if we the same person, you can't be out here in these streets in relationships and possibly getting married and stuff like that because I'm not next. I'm not doing it.
We the same person, so
That's what I'm saying.
he
I'm
might.
not compromising on this, so you know.
When it comes to big homie G, ain't no compromise.
I'm talking about me and you. We ain't compromising, so we going along with what I want. I ain't compromising with you.
What?
No, I ain't compromising with you.
Oh
Anywho,
man, Ish said that he's gonna be the photographer and you gonna be his muse.
Ish, Ish, don't make me get on Facebook, man.
Oh,
Cause we got photographers in common. So
mm.
yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. But listen, y'all.
We gonna move
We
on.
had
We gonna move on.
yeah. We had this whole thing planned where we wanted to have like the season bloopers, and we still gonna put it together. It'll
Mm-hmm.
probably just be like a video that we share to our YouTube page or whatever. But um yeah, I definitely yeah. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, thank y'all for hanging out with us. Like for real. Like
Right?
this thing has been. I know I'm petty ish. I know. Uh, I'm speaking with-
Wait, Adrian, who you calling blushy? I need to know who you calling blushy.
sorry, y'all. And
Mm-hmm.
and so yeah, we're gonna figure out something to do, but we gonna consider this our season finale.
Yeah,
Again,
yeah.
we apologize. There has been some unruly things in life happening. As you can see, I'm all the way up north, back in Egypt. I mean, back in Jersey. Oh, back in back in the land of bondage.
Not the land of bondage.
Yeah, this definitely isn't the land of milk and honey for me. Okay. Um. so,
That's out here
so
in Houston, Texas, where you belong.
right. I'm telling y'all, I've been trying to make a post all day. Like I really understand the trans movement now. I know we had this conversation, but I understand the trans movement because I'm trans Texas. And every time I come to New Jersey, I don't feel like myself. You know what I mean? Like I don't feel like a
Bro, you are so annoying.
point of information. Point of information. Y'all gonna start calling me Erica.
I'm
Erica
not
Mays.
calling you that.
Yeah, when we come back next season, y'all, my name is Erica Mays. Um, because I'm a point of information, y'all, to death. Okay. And here's a point of information for y'all. Eggs are chicken. Stay safe out here in these streets.
Bro.
Don't be eating no unfertilized eggs, y'all, because y'all don't really want to know what them eggs really are.
First of all, Kai says, when you put it like that, Shannon, don't let God pull a her on you. She told
Bye,
him no
Kai.
marriage and then got proposed to. Don't be trying to outspeak. Don't be trying
Okay.
to
Well, it's
outspeak
fine.
me. So you don't
Yeah,
hear
bye,
what
Kai.
Kai said.
Bye, Kai. We don't want to hear nothing that Kai said.
And Adrian said that she's
Nothing.
calling you blushy.
Who,
Lord
me?
forgive me. Mm-hmm. Lord forgive me.
Lord, we're going to skip right over what Adrian said. Why are you saying, Lord, forgive me?
Because I just probably lied on Adrian.
Oh, okay.
Kai said her husband needs some friends. Y'all playing.
Um, I can't help you with that. You better take him to a zoo or something, or a
Not
skating ring.
the zoo.
Take him to the park, push him on his swings. You gotta get him. Y'all gotta get out there in the community.
Wait, 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 wait.
I can't help you. I can't help you with that, Kai.
She told you take that man to the zoo for some friends. Oh my god. Who he
Yeah,
gonna talk to? The giraffes and the zebras?
yeah. So I mean, it'd be other couples there though. You know what I'm saying? Like it'd be other couples there, so they can meet other couples and become friends. Because I can't help you on that. You know, that is not my desire. That's not my ministry. That's not my ministry. You know,
Oh man. I can't deal with you, bro.
it's annoying. Kai, get off. Just
I can't. Oh,
play dates or something like. I mean, you got Jasmine. You could have set up a play date with Marcus and her husband. You got Anna Leah. You could have set up a play date with him and her husband. You got Adrian over there. You could have set up a play date with him and her boo thing. Like you got options, sis. And then you
I
got kids.
mean,
Like
she
you
is
could have set
telling
up
the
a play
truth.
date with him and Nardo. Like I mean,
I mean,
yeah,
she is telling the truth. You know, Kai,
yeah.
you got Keish, you got
And now you got Jade. Jade is in
whoa.
the loop. Can you bring it? No.
We are still putting me in the picture. We don't. We're
I mean, you're somewhere in between them and me. Oh,
we're still very early in the game. Like let us get there first.
you're about to see me eat my dinner on camera, and I don't care about none of that. But go ahead, continue.
Not you taking a big bite. Oh man, we gotta get there first. Let us. And Adrian made it very clear that she was calling me blushy. Why do I feel so hot? I feel hot.
You might want to settle down. You need a shower.
Got me spilling water, bro. Oh, Kai
We're
said
not
he
gonna talk.
can't have no monkeys now, and you gonna make her cuss.
I'm gonna make them cuss. Why?
You gonna make her cuss. Y'all still didn't let us know what y'all favorite moment from from this season was. Y'all gotta
I
let us
mean,
know.
what was your favorite moment?
My favorite moment,
Hmm.
child. Oh man. My favorite moment has to be when Mr. MMC was on.
Oh gosh, here you go.
It
Here
felt
you go.
so good. It felt so good watching you. It was funny. And, and them sweet,
Don't.
sweet lamb yams.
People said, "Damn, watch it."
Can we get to the lambs?
Y'all gonna traumatize my best friend all over again.
She not even on, I don't think. That's all right. She don't like us today.
Sometimes she watched the replay though.
Oh Lord.
She going she going to experience secondhand embarrassment.
Oh man.
Um, I'm trying to think what is my favorite one.
Adrian said this episode.
This episode,
Mm-hmm. And E said her favorite snippet was "Can I get to the lambs?"
of course it was. Of
she
course
said
it was.
she said she sent you and Adrian a clip of her singing it. Oh my gosh.
She really did. She really did though.
Oh, and Kai's favorite moment was when that man made you stutter on camera.
Y'all annoying.
Oh man.
We need y'all to send. You know what? Just put it in the chat so we can take some screenshots and make a post about our
Yes.
favorite moments. Um, I think for me, it was definitely when I just laughed uncontrollably. And
Is that the same episode where we was getting to the lambs?
the
Come
problem
to
with
think
that
of it,
is,
that's the same episode where Mr. MMC was on.
no, it wasn't.
It wasn't?
Mm-mm. That wasn't the same episode.
Hmm.
But the problem with that is that that clip wasn't meant to be grotesque. It wasn't meant to be um yeah, it wasn't meant to be grotesque. There was a reason and there was a whole conversation around it, but we could not get to it, like, because we were talking about horses of a different color, and we were talking about we were talking about the things that people do, and in my mind I didn't see it going that way at all, but it went that way. And needless to say, the conversation that was supposed to be had around it just didn't happen. It didn't happen.
Oh
And
man.
so
Oh
we thought about
gosh.
spinning the block, but I just said no because
We
it
should
made
probably
Jasmine so uncomfortable. I even tried to plead my case to her, like, bro, it was not meant to be. She was not having it. And I was like, "Yo, we can't be scaring away the viewers. You know, Jasmine ain't, she don't want no parts of no type of foolishness." But it was
Mm-mm.
supposed to be a real serious conversation around it, which made it even funnier because I mean the chat was acting up that day.
Man.
And I couldn't
Chat
hold
was
myself together.
crazy.
I couldn't hold myself together.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Adrian said, but which part of the horse? Oh my goodness, why my cheeks hurt, bro? My cheeks hurt so bad.
Adrian, we're gonna need you to go ahead and log off and just
y'all,
go ahead, go to sleep for the night.
y'all have had my dimple showing the whole entire episode.
Yeah, just go and log off, Adrian.
Oh man. All right. So we gonna move on from the lamb yams. We gonna move on. We gonna move on.
But
All right.
I think my favorite episode though was probably, I think it was it the first or the second one? I went back and watched that episode that night. I watched that episode 3 times. And I laughed all night long. Like that episode was so funny. I think that was probably my favorite one.
Oh man. You know what? One of my favorite episodes was actually You Got a Friend in Me. I think that was the second episode, right?
Mm, yeah, because we did You Got a Friend in Me, and then we did Situationships.
Mm-hmm.
I
That was
think part
actually,
2.
yep. That was actually one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah. And our best friends came through on the same night. Like, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy because so many people have said that, like, watching us, it seemed like we have that best friend connection.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it's a best friend connection. For me, I feel like it's that sister connection because for me, personally, I've never had this type of close sister relationship.
Yeah.
So to me, I feel like we got that sister thing going on.
I definitely am in agreement with you.
Yeah.
Um, but honestly, some sisters aren't that close.
Hmm.
Like even real sisters, they aren't that close. But to see
Right.
sisters that are that close, a lot of times they're each other's best friends too.
True.
So I say it's both.
You say it's both? Okay.
I say it's both. I say it's both. I think we got a real close sistership, but that translated from the friendship that we built first.
True. That's true. Yeah.
Ever since I was claiming you as my person, and I had to fight somebody for that because they obviously didn't understand the
Well,
importance
it
of it.
seemed like you won that fight because
Pat myself on
I
the
don't
back.
know. Not pat yourself on the back.
I won
When
it
Jasmine used to tell me, you would get highly upset when that person would say, she said, "You hear me? They be in here like they was getting ready to fight." I said, "That don't make no sense."
because why would you think that that's okay to think that Shannon Starr is your person? This is my person. We're the same person. I have no regrets about it either. I still love her. She's still my sister, but she can't claim that.
Yeah, I
Mm-mm.
gotta do something with my hair. I need some hair ideas, y'all, because I'm real bald headed
No.
lately.
First of all, I have offered to help you with your hair. I've offered to do your hair. And you said no. Come back on camera because we can't see you.
So listen, y'all, we thank y'all for tuning in to the Good Trouble podcast with Jack and Marshmallow.
No, you're not trying to put these good folks off.
We got words of wisdom for the people.
We got words of wisdom. So my words of wisdom is take your time out here in these streets and take your time out here in these streets and don't date no childish men or woman because some of these females childish too. Sometimes I'm one of them. I'm more adultish than I am childish, though. Wouldn't you say? That's my. You can't see me, but I'm smiling for the people.
You want me to lie or you want me to tell the truth?
It's a good mix. It's a good mix.
You want me to lie or you want me to tell the truth?
I feel like it's gonna be biased.
She's a mature child, y'all.
If I'm a mature child, so are you.
Well, I don't deny it though. I know I'm childish. I like being childish. Oh, you just gotta own who you are.
At our big age.
Big age. Big age. I don't care about none of that.
Oh
Woo,
Lord. But we want to
that's
thank y'all for tuning in with your girls, Jack and Marshmallow or whatever.
gang.
Peep the shirt. Let me stand up a little bit. Peep the
Well, I
shirt.
can't see the shirt, so I want to know why I ain't got one.
It say my rich ain't your rich.
I
Cause
know that was. I
we
knew it was that shirt. I
we
knew
rich
it.
out here in the Lord.
I was about to say, well, I need to go.
I already know what you're getting ready to
let me.
say, bro.
I was about to
I
say,
already know.
let me go hit the ATM and see what my balance is because
Oh man. But thank y'all for tuning in. Oh, you got some words of wisdom for the peoples.
um
And don't say eggs or chicken, bro. Do not.
okay. Point of information: eggs are not dairy. Stay safe out here in these streets.
Annoying.
Next time, and next time, y'all, you're in a verbal spat with somebody, just yell out point of information.
Point of information.
Yeah,
Lord.
point of information. Because Uncle May's out here teaching us something in these streets. Okay, I'm about to point of information y'all to death. I just want y'all to know that.
So E said her final thoughts is keep your heart, three stacks, keep your heart. Play your part, three stacks, play your part. Adrian, we gotta go to Trill Burger. You gotta let me know when you ready, cause I want to go.
Well, I don't eat
And
red meat and I can't go. So,
you you don't take breaks to eat red meat.
you know what? I irresponsibly scarfed down a slice of pizza with pepperoni on it the other night and it made me sick to my stomach. And
Mm.
ever since then, like if I smell bacon cooking or something, like it turns my stomach. So I haven't eaten it in so long, besides like once every month and a half.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's been a while since I ate it. And the other day it was just like I think I emotionally ate and yeah. So I scarfed that pizza down and it was not good.
That emotional eating is something else.
Yeah. It that red meat took me totally green. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm not interested in even going back at this point. I'm like, after smelling like breakfast meat and stuff like that, I don't want it. I'm
Why
good.
Adrian said just eat it and take a poop pill. Pick the camera back up. Come on. Nah, turn that camera back on. Y'all, she cannot stand talking about poop. Come back, Marshmallow. Come back. Oh man. Kai said who you with? And she also we do need to try Chill Burger, but maybe they got a non-red meat option. Maybe that's an option that we could try. Come on back. There we go. Uh-oh.
This is mad annoying.
I think hold
I
on,
heard the
y'all.
camera click.
It did. I think it went dead on me.
That's ghetto. It is ghetto out here in these streets, y'all.
Lord, not 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 my picture being completely frozen in the most weird
Way.
way.
Well, it's been real fun looking at myself the whole time. That's really weird. Um,
Bruh.
but next season we're gonna try to have it where we can have y'all call into the show. We just got to figure out what equipment we need for that. Um,
Yeah.
a couple of different things that we want to do, but yeah.
Yeah. I
So
think
anyway,
I think we gonna definitely have it to where we can have more people on.
hmm
Not each taking a screenshot and saving it. Well, isn't that something?
it's just
I
rude.
You know what? Matter of fact, we just gonna end this here because I feel somewhat embarrassed.
You know what? I felt this in my spirit. Me and Jack gonna take consensus, and we're gonna vote on or do a random pick of our most intolerable viewer. We're gonna do an intolerable viewer
Oh man,
award,
I agree.
and Isha's definitely in the pile.
Hey,
It's between Ish,
oh no,
Adrian, and Kai.
I'm real. I think it's definitely
We're gonna have to draw. We're gonna have
Ish.
to do a drawing.
It's got to be Isha Adrian.
We're
Nah,
gonna have to do a
Kai
drawing,
too.
but we're gonna take a poll too. We're gonna take a poll vote and let the people decide and let the people put in, and then we're going to draw our most intolerable viewer.
Most intolerable viewer.
Yeah, we're gonna get you a trophy made, a little trophy or something. We're gonna do a big.
Oh, Adrian say she showing her ring finger. She ready. Oh my gosh. No, why I really do look like I'm showing my ring finger though. You
On
gonna
that
see
note,
in the screenshot. You gonna see. But it really do look like I'm showing my ring finger.
on that note,
On that note,
on
y'all,
that note,
because I am definitely frozen. We gonna be out. Y'all can't see me because apparently I'm still showing my ring finger. But thank y'all for tuning in for the Good Trouble podcast. We love you.
season 1 is now
Season,
complete.
it's been completed.
Yes.
This is Sparta. I'm sorry, that was real random. That was real random.
Anyway, thank y'all for tuning in to the Good Trouble podcast with your most special hosts, Jack and Marshmallow. Good
Hey,
trouble for some, bad fun for others.
others.
Keep a lookout for us. Maybe in a few weeks, we'll let y'all know what our return date is.
Yep.
But look out for our YouTube channel. We're going to do some other kind of stuff on our YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, we got some good stuff coming up for y'all. So we ain't just gonna leave y'all hanging,
Right.
Uh we got some things planned, and prayerfully, like, life don't life too much and knock us off our square, but we're gonna work our way around it. Other than that, y'all,
Right.
remember that eggs are chicken is not dairy. Stay safe out here in these streets. Doing it. Doing it.
Hey.
That's the thing. Hey,
Ah, that's my baby love in the back.
guys. She wanted to be. She didn't want to show. They can't see you. Why not? Because the camera cut off. Anyway,
They, we
all
can.
right.
I can
We love
see
y'all. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and
and
share. Please
share.
reshare, share the replays, and you know, help us go viral. That's it.
Yes, help us go viral, y'all. We love y'all, and we out. Deuces.
Annoying.